All right, so we're going to do a tutorial video involving League of Legends.
Summoner's Rift.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. This is called a MOBA, Multi-Online Battle Arena, if you haven't played before. The part we're going to be talking
30
about,
seconds
though,
until minions spawn.
is last-hitting minions. So starting at about a minute and a half into the game, there's a timer up here in the top right. Waves of minions are going to spawn at each base. Right here on our side, and this is the enemy base. Fog of War is preventing me from seeing it. So every 30 seconds, a wave of 6 minions will spawn. 6 minions will spawn. Every third wave will also have a 7th cannon minion.
Minions have
So,
spawned.
okay, they just spawned. They're going to start walking down the lane. I'm hoping I put a bot in the game. I think she's going to come down here to the bottom lane with me. But there are 3 lanes. There's the bottom lane, there's the mid lane, and the top lane. As far as last hitting goes, it's not going to make any difference. But my minions are getting close now. So each minion is worth gold, but you only get that gold if you get the killing blow on it. Hence, last hitting. The amount of gold that you earn from that is significantly. You do earn passive gold in the game, but getting the killing blow on the minions is worth more. So our goal is going to be to get as many of those killing blows as possible. And we're going to do this for about 10 minutes because general metric we use is 70 minions in 10 minutes is a pretty good start. I think there's about 110 possible. I think we'll get closer to 110 just because I'm against a bot, not a real player. A real player would do a much better job of harassing me and preventing me from doing what I want to do. But I'm hoping this one does not do that. Otherwise, this would be a terrible training video. And, watching me get stomped on by an AI would be pretty embarrassing. So we're going to try not to let that happen. But I did want her in the game just to help push her wave towards my turret. So these are melee minions. This is that third wave I was talking about with a cannon. Or a siege minion, I think it's actually called. It looks like a cannon. So the melee minions have, you see up here in the top left corner, I'm trying to talk while getting all of these. Top left corner, you can see how much health these minions have. The casters are at 296 right now. This cannon is at 912. And the melees are at 499. My auto attacks are going to do pretty much the same damage to everybody, so I'm hitting for about 77 right now. My bot's being annoying, so I'm going to kill her. I hope. Or not. Thought I had her. Anyway, so you can see I'm doing about 77 damage. One way to last hit them is to just watch in the top left and wait until they have less than 77 health. And alright, you can auto attack. But there's also I missed that one. You can see the little gold pop up when I actually get the kill. I don't know if you can hear the in-game volume, but there's also like a coin clinking together type sound. So the turret damage is kind of relevant. These are all caster minions. They take about 3/4 of their total health per turret shot. The melee minions take a little less than half. So generally when you're trying to get those killing blows under turret, you want to let, and this is all assuming that the minion starts at full health and there's nothing else attacking it, but you want to let the turret hit a melee minion twice, and then you should be able to get the killing blow on it. It'll have just a tiny bit of health left. In the case of the casters, you can only let the turret hit it once because it'll die on the second shot. And the cannons, I'm not exactly sure what the number is, but they can take a few more shots than anything else because they have about double the health, so it should be 4 shots, I guess. Makes sense. Over the course of the game, we're not probably going to see too much of this. A little bit. So these caster minions started out with 296 health, and now we can see that they're up to 308. So it's a small amount, but they will gain more health over the course of the game. They will also gain armor as the game progresses, so my attacks would start to do less damage. But I will also
First blood.
I will also start doing more damage as the game progresses, so my damage should end up going up, but it's just something to consider. We're going to go back and heal real quick since she's back. So this is the point where we get to buy items, and depending on what we buy, we can either... two major things. We're either going to attack faster or do more damage per attack. The item I bought lets me do more damage, so now I do a noticeably larger chunk of health. 124 instead of 77, which is going to make getting these killing blows a lot easier. Hopefully, when this girl comes back to lane, I can get her to push the wave into my turret, so I can talk about trying to get these killing blows while I'm under my own turret, instead of just describing as it happens under hers. But we'll see. If she doesn't really seem like she wants to cooperate in that. She wants to kill me for some reason. Tap the minions. In a real game with a real player, this would be quite a bit harder to do because they would be trying to kill me. And I also want to try to use abilities as rarely as possible because... okay, she just wants to kill me. But I can see that there's 5 minions there and only 3 on mine. So it will slowly start to push my direction now if I just have some patience. I cannot believe that just hit me. If I have some patience. Okay, that she was trying to kill me, but she is hitting the minions. So these should hit my turret here. Yep, once this last one dies, they'll start walking again. The minions will just continually walk from one base to the other until they run into a player or a turret or something. This one's almost at full health. It should be perfect. Yep, there we go. Got that one. That one was perfect. This one's being hit by my minions, so it's going to be a little tougher, but that's okay. These are casters. One shot's all I need. Some of these are starting low, so it's complicating things a little bit. Melee minions are a priority target. Well, cannons are the #1 priority, followed by melee minions. So if I have both at the turret, I can figure out which one the turret's going to prioritize. This one's just a little bit out of turret range, so I need something to die. So these guys will step up closer. But I have such a large wave that her minions are going to die much faster, and we're going to end up back on her side of the map. So I guess we'll just kill her and get it over with.
You have slain an enemy.
Oh wait, maybe it'll push back our side? I'm trying to wait till the very last second to kill these. But looks like we're still going to be pushing in the other direction regardless, so it's kind of irrelevant. But again, so that's basically the goal. I've got, well, I spent 1,600 gold earlier. I've got another 1,200 now, so I'm at 2,800 gold. Because I've managed to get 64 last hits or killing blows. My enemy's only gotten 30. There's no way to see exactly how much gold she has, but I can tell based on what she's bought. So that's an 800 gold item. That's a 300 gold item. So she's spent 1,100 gold total. Whereas I have spent 1,600 and I have another 1,300 on standby. So she's got 1,100 gold to my 2,900. That's a pretty big difference. That's not purely due to... I've also killed her a lot, that's part of it, but it's influenced by the number of killing blows that I've gotten in any case. If you attack an enemy under their turret, the turret will prioritize you. Right now, this green circle is showing me the turret's aggro radius. When it turns red, that means it's got me targeted. If it has minions to attack, it'll usually do that first, but right there, it doesn't have any minions to attack. So it prioritized me. And again, even if it has minions to attack, if I attack an opponent, it will reprioritize me. So not really relevant to last hitting, but when you are trying to do that, you don't want to fight someone under their turret. So we're getting pretty close to our 10-minute timer here, which is where I plan to stop the video. But we're at 79. Let's go ahead and finish this wave off, I guess. So we managed to get 85 out of, like I said, I think the number is close to 110. We got 85 of the possible minions, which is not bad. But again, since I'm not against a real opponent, it's slightly skewed in my favor.
Rampage.
She's so far behind now that she can't really do much. So that's our 10-minute video. That's how you get last hits in League of Legends. Looks pretty straightforward, and if you practice it a little bit, it honestly isn't all that hard, but a lot of people are not willing to put in the effort, And unfortunately, it's not really optional. It's a huge amount of gold income. It's just necessary. So, if you ever decide to pick it up, that's a good way to start. Thanks.